Hey, it's Dark Jedi, and today we're going to be going over some tips and tricks that I have learned while playing Big Buck Hunter Marksman. Now, I'm not the best player in the world, but I have put up some top scores, and I'm going to show you what I did to get them. Before we get started, though, if you haven't installed Big Buck Hunter, go in and take advantage of this promotion. If you use my promo code DKJedi, you will get a $20 bonus when you install the app and make your first deposit. So let's get started. Now, when you install the app, you're going to see all this noise here. It's going to look a little bit different for everybody. You're going to have all these matches here. Initially, you're going to want to play for Z tokens. Z tokens are the in-game currency that Skills uses throughout multiple different apps. So the tokens can be used in Big Buck Hunter Marksman or any other Skills-powered app. You're going to want to play a little bit for Z tokens because when you lose Z tokens, it's like no big deal. I have 400 tokens. I don't really care. It could be 0. The only thing that it will do is allow you to play for tickets, which again, these are ways that you can redeem your tickets for prizes. It's not the best thing in the world. I mean, see, you can buy a skill sticker for 1,000 tickets. I already got mine, by the way. Gift cards. You can get cash in-game currency for 20,000 tickets. I'm just gonna bank them. I have 100,000 tickets. I think you can win something like a car if you get like 1 billion tickets. I don't think I'll actually get that far, but let's just jump into a free match. We're gonna play for 2 Z tokens. I'm gonna show you some of the tips and tricks that I've learned. Now, you will get familiar with the maps. The maps, they do differ depending on where you spawn in at. So you can see here it's showing you an animation of where to hit the deer, and it's very accurate. So it's right above the upper front leg. And the thing is that the deer is going to be running, moving. You're going to have to determine where that deer is going to be by the time the deer gets there. So right there you can see he's moving, and I'm kind of leading the shot just a tiny bit because the deer is so close. So that's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to aim right above the front leg, and the closer you are, the higher your score is going to be. So if you hit, let's just shoot across the body there. I had purposely shot across the body, and I got a really low score. You can hit the doe, and it's going to take points off your score. 250 points may sound like a lot, but honestly, if it's in your way, you can knock the doe out of the way, lose 250 points, and still get a perfect shot. Let's see if I can do it right there. Okay, I got a nice shot, but I had a better chance of hitting that perfect shot, and it does affect your perfect streak. So you don't want to hit the doe. That is a last resort. But here's your marksman streak. Every deer that you hit in a row is going to increase your score. So if you hit all 5 in a row, they drop immediately. Yeah, I purposely lost that. I wasn't really trying hard for that. Let's try one for 300 Z tokens. That's like almost all my tokens. So let's do that. See what I can do. So I'm going to focus on this one, but I'll point out some of the things that I'm thinking about as I'm playing. So here, first deer usually doesn't move very much, but you see how he bent his knees, so I kind of lowered that just a little bit. And let's see this next deer. As soon as I see the deer, I pull out my shot, and if I don't have a shot, I just drop it all the way down. It'll reset it, and then it'll let you shoot again. And you just got to be patient and wait for the shot to open up sometimes. So right there, I just dropped my shot, and I can see the hind leg. So great shot. Alright, so as soon as the attention of the screen moves somewhere else, it tells you a deer is popping up. So I usually tap the screen immediately to slow down time. And you have a lot of time to place your shot. Take advantage of all that time. I didn't get a lot of perfects. It's hard to talk and shoot at the same time. You're aiming for a little pin. It's really small when it's moving very fast. So you definitely want to focus when you're playing. Let's see. That was like all my tokens. So hopefully we won. Just going to pull up the score. Let's see. First place. Sweet. So my tokens just went up. I got 3 tickets out of the deal too. Sweet. Okay. Tokens don't really matter. Okay. So those are some of the tips that I've thought of. I'm going to play for $1. So right here, let me show you this right here. We're going to play for 60 cents. The winner gets $1. So let's let it pair us with somebody. And this game's so addictive. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's the speed of the games. Within 1 minute you're done. But being able to play this game for money is like really addictive for some reason. All right, perfect shot. So that one, we're gonna lead just a little bit. Okay, I might have let it a little too far. And you'll learn like how fast the deer's running to how much you want to make the shot. Again, I think I let that one a little bit too forward. That one was tricky, but I knew he was going to jump. I could just see it in the way he was walking. He was kind of leaning upwards. And you see, if I hit this 5th deer... Oh, I missed. Of course I missed. I was going to say I would get a 1,000-point bonus. Ooh. And what I'll say is also don't give up. Oh, look at that. Perfect shot. Don't give up if you hit a doe or you think the shot's getting away from you. Just throw bullets downfield. Like that last one was just a Hail Mary. I couldn't even see the deer. I just shot it downfield. So I got 4 of the 5 in a row. So I got a 500 marksman bonus. But if I had gotten all 5, I would have gotten a 1,000-point bonus. So let's see if that's good enough to win $1. That was a pretty damn good score. That last deer really saved me because I got a perfect on the hardest deer. And this is one of the frustrating things about skills is that you got to wait for the other person to play and they may take a little bit longer. So we'll just see what score I get. It shouldn't take too long if they're already playing. But that is my tips and tricks. So, okay, so here I have an alert. My money's already going up, so I have a strong feeling that I won. And over here, you can see I won. So over here, it's asking me to play in this tournament. I have entered a tournament, and when you get a little bit better, I encourage you to jump into tournaments because the pairing system is basically the next person that jumps into that tournament. What Skills tries to do is pair you with someone of equal skill level, but in the tournament, it just pairs you with the next person that bought an entry into that tournament. Right now, I can only enter a 12 and a 30, but that's because I'm in a 3 and a 6 already. So until I get bumped out of the 3 and the 6, I can't jump into another 3 and a 6. And I kind of want to play this, but I also don't because I'm recording, and I don't play as good when I'm recording. So I'm going to wait to do this. But you can see right here, I'm already in round 2. Oh, this one's just for Z tokens. So let's just jump in, and we'll do this one. I have 2 that are in for money right now. So this one's for Z tokens, so this is just kind of a practice tournament for me. I let that too far. I thought he was going to move. Okay. So sometimes the foliage gets in the way. Oh, and you notice that I'm almost always going for the body shots. I found that the body shots are so much easier to hit perfects. I think the body shot has a bigger hit radius. If you aim for the head, like you may think you're perfect, but you're not hitting nearly close enough. Oh man, that deer is moving a lot. And also the head moves around a lot. And I'm only going for this just to show you how hard it is to go for the head. But let's see if I can get a headshot. I feel like the headshot should give more points, but it doesn't, even though it's harder. Yeah, I'm going to miss that one too. There we go, that looks good. Boom, perfect headshot. I just said how hard it is to hit a headshot, and I nailed it. So you can see how I led that shot. And one cool thing is after the game is done, you can see where you hit on the deer in comparison to where you should have hit. So that last one, I knew I let the shot too far, but you can see it's showing me, look, I barely got in the hit box. I needed to be a little bit, not lead the shot so much on that one. So now in the tournament, it's going to pair me against the other opponent, and whoever's score is higher is going to proceed to the next round. And I'll show you real quick. So I have 3 that are waiting challengers. So here's one. Is that for the Z tokens? Yeah, whoever plays me is screwed because I got all perfects. That 12,000 points right there, it was all perfect. So whoever it pairs me up, assuming they don't get all perfects and somehow get a few points more than me, I'm gonna win $3.75 and then move on to the next round. the next round, so once you're already in the round, so both players have gotten 375. So I'm going to be hopefully in the next round where I'm going to win $5 instead of the 375. This guy's already completed his match. So as soon as I finish my match, if I'm higher than that person, I'll either get the $5 and I'm out of the tournament, or I'll move on to the finals and play so both players will get $8 in the finals, and then whoever wins the finals will get $20. So if you make it to the final round, you're either walking away with $8 or $20. I think I paid $3 to get into this one. So the third round is usually break even. So yeah, it was a $3 tournament, and I can win $20 if I win it all. I haven't won a tournament yet, but I just started doing tournaments when I realized how the matchmaking worked on those systems. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a comment if you downloaded the game. Let me know if you use my promo code. And if you have any other tips and tricks, leave them in the comments. I'll do another video later.